One of the primary factors that determines your quality of life is your attitude to life. If you have a negative attitude to life, then it's going to be very, very hard creating a positive life result. But if you have a positive attitude to life, if you are showing up every day, focused relentlessly on what it is that you want to create and building that belief, that confidence in yourself that you can do it, then the universe will respond. Now, it's not going to respond straight away. Well, it might, but in the vast majority of cases, it's going to take time for you to become the person you need to be able to achieve the life that you want. And here's a tip that the vast majority of people do not understand, and that is life is happening for you, not to you. This is really important because when you realize and recognize that the things that happen, they're not random, they're as a consequence of your focus, of your attitude, of your mindset. You get what you focus on most of the time, which means whatever you are focusing on most of the time, that's what you get. And that is conscious and unconscious. And when you actually realize that life is happening for you, not to you, and everything that happens, you show up with the right attitude, you go, well, okay, this isn't what I expected or anticipated. It doesn't look great, but where's the gold? Where's the magic? What is this trying to teach me? Where's the invitation? Because every challenge and every problem is an invitation to expand, to grow, to learn, to be more. And the other thing is, do what's hard now so your life can become easier and things will never be as hard in the future. If you do what's hard now, then the hard things will become easier and easier and easier. And if you do that consistently, you will be amazed at how quickly you can make progress. So show up every single day with the right attitude, a positive focus. Here's a little story that's going to help to really illustrate and demonstrate this to you. So there was a story that I was watching on X recently, and it was Christmas last year, 2025. And this young man, I have no idea who he is, but this young man put out a TikTok video, and this was shared on X. And on the TikTok video, he explained his situation, which he had been employed by a restaurant chain in the United States for 19 years. During that time, he had been a model employee. He was so reliable. He never took a sick day. He always showed up on time. He always took the shifts that were given him. He had become a supervisor, and he seemed to be pretty reliable. And obviously loyalty and reliability were a couple of his core values. Now, he was told that he was going to work Christmas. Okay, that's not great. And he needed staff, obviously, to work with him. So he went to his staff and he asked for volunteers. Now, on Christmas Day in the United States, this shocked me. The people in hospitality, or at least these people, didn't get paid any overtime, no double time, no benefits, no bonuses for working on Christmas. Let me tell you, in Australia, if you work on Christmas, particularly in hospitality, you get paid double time and a half for that. Exactly. So he got 4 people who volunteered to work with him on Christmas Day. Sweet. But when he told his supervisor said, not enough. You need more people. Make people work on Christmas Day. His conscience wouldn't let him do it. So he decided to actually just run with the 4 people. He went, it should be all right. Turns out they got smashed. They were the only cafe or restaurant open that day in that area, and they got so smashed that he had made the decision to close the doors early so they could actually get through the orders that they already had, and they were already sort of running out of supplies anyway. So he made the call. Guess what the restaurant did? Sacked him. 19 years. They sacked him. So the video was that he was at a really low point, and he took a server's job because he had rent or a mortgage and he had other bills to pay, and he had a partner at home who, she was working too, but he needed money to support. So he took a lowly server's job just to be able to pay the bills. Now, here's what happened next. The next update, a few days later on TikTok, he was pretty depressed. It just totally blindsided him. But the next update on TikTok, that video went viral. He had so many people reach out to him and say, hey, come and work for me. I'll give you a job, no problem whatsoever. So he had all these job offers, and there was one person who reached out to him and said, hey, love your commitment and dedication to the job. I have a building. I actually want to open a restaurant myself. I want to partner with you to do that. What? Now, it just so happens this had been his dream for a long time, but he didn't have the financial resources. He didn't really have the know-how. So the universe kind of went, okay, well, dude, if that's your dream and you're not going to actually take the steps yourself, then I'm just going to take that option off the table to be able to give you this option. Now, did he know when he put that TikTok video out that was going to go viral and he was going to manifest his dream? No, the universe works in mysterious ways. If you hold onto your vision and your dream, you have no idea how that's going to manifest, but you've got to follow through. His job now is to follow through. Now, that may not be the opportunity of his dreams, but if he doesn't follow it up, if he doesn't actually see if that's going to be something that really helps him to achieve his goal, his vision, his dream, and it may be stepping stones from there. Who knows? But that's how quickly things can change. And remember this story. When things are falling apart, maybe they're just falling together, and that life is always happening for you, not to you. So take every situation in your life as an opportunity and a way to make progress. How can you turn something that looks really bad into an opportunity that helps you to make a quantum leap toward your vision, your goal, your dream? Because you get what you focus on most of the time. Now remember, your mindset is the primary foundation of all your success. So work on your mindset relentlessly. If you have enjoyed this, then do me a favor, like and subscribe, comment below. If you want to join my free Wealth by Design workshop, the link is in the description below. I'll take you through a framework to build wealth through a business that feeds your soul so you can be massively successful this year. Decide that this is the year that you're going to back yourself. You're going to go all in. You're going to show up relentlessly for your vision, your goal, your dream. And remember that life is happening for you, not to you. It's all about attitude. So if you have enjoyed this, you are going to love this video. This is one of my favorite EFT tapping videos that is going to help to rewire your brain for money, wealth, abundance, and success, and say yes to wealth, yes to abundance. So you can check that out now.